Good morning. My name is Pastor Rosie Bumpers, where my husband and I are the pastors of Anointed Word Church in Quitman, Mississippi. I come to you today with a very great concern. Our children's is illiterate, period. Our children's are having a hard time comprehending. And the reason why they're having a hard time comprehending is because they can't read. And as a pastor of a church and being over God's people, I believe in our hearts that God ministry is meeting the needs of his peoples. And one of the greatest needs of his peoples is salvation, leading them to Christ. But after leading them to Christ, that's not the end. We must develop his people to live a great life of prosperity in this world. So with that said, our children's is our future. And by them not being able to comprehend and read, that has become a great concern for us. If our children can't read, they don't have understanding. They can't comprehend. The Bible says in Proverbs, the 4th chapter, the 7th verse, wisdom is the principal thing. But in all thy getting, get understanding. In order for our children to live a productive life, our babies got to learn how to read. And as pastors, as leaders, as parents, I feel that God has brought us to this place where we must help our children read. We must help them read. We must acknowledge that there is a big problem. There's a big problem that our babies can't read. And if our babies can't read, they cannot comprehend. And that's just not good. I believe that we have to meet the need of our children's. After salvation, the greatest need is to teach them to read the gospel of Jesus Christ. If they cannot read and comprehend, they will not have a prosperous future. With that verse saying, wisdom is the principal thing. But and all I get and get understanding, could it be, my God, could it be that even some of us as parents cannot read, cannot comprehend, and cannot understand the mysteries of the Bible? You know, I was illiterate one time in my life. I couldn't read. I couldn't comprehend. And that made me feel sad. It made me feel sad. It made me feel like I was dumb. It made me feel that like I wasn't a nobody. I was a nobody. It made me feel like I was just embarrassed. It made me feel like I could not be nothing in life. Yeah, you looking at Rosie Bumpers, the pastor, the apostle of a church that could not read at one time in her life. It made me feel sad. It made me feel bad about myself. Now I can read, thank God. Now I can comprehend. Now I feel good about myself. I feel good about the things that God is doing through my life to help others. And I know how bad that made me feel when I could not comprehend. And when I saw my babies get up there reciting, trying to recite a poem, and they were skipping missing words, that hurt my heart. It hurt my heart. And I knew that I had to do something to help our babies. Our babies deserve more than that. They're better than that. And if someone helped me along the way, I must take the stand to help someone else. We can do it. Pastors, come on. Leaders in the cities, come on. Parents, acknowledge that your children has a reading problem. Don't be embarrassed, because there's help. And I found it. Jesus, thank you. I found it. I found the help. And it has helped me to become the lady that I am, the person that I am, that I can go out and I can help other children today. I believe that God allowed me to not to be able to comprehend and read for such a time as this, so that he can teach me to teach others. I believe that our lives are predestined. And everything I've been through on this journey has set me up for such a time as this, so that I can help those that are hurting. That's my mission. That's going to be the rest of my journey, to help our children learn how to read. Hey, we got a problem. And the problem is illiteracy. We must help our children. And guess what? I'm a product of what reading can do. Yes, I am. I learned how to read. I can read now. So let's help our babies. Thank you.